G'day headbangers and welcome to Dozel's Metalworks. Welcome back my fellow metalheads to another edition of Dozel's Metalworks. We'll get right into it this week. We're actually doing 2 years and that usually means it's the 70s. So we're going to start off with 1975. Number one, we have Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow by Rainbow. Listened to this album for the first time, actually not too bad. So number one for me was Man on Silver Mountain. Number two was Snake Charmer. And number three, 16th Century Greensleeves. Now this was the debut album for Rainbow with Ronnie James Dio obviously on vocals there. And really enjoyed the album, it was really good listen. Then we have a classic, of course, Sabotage by Black Sabbath. That's right, the Sabs. So number one, we have Symptoms of the Universe. Number two, Hole in the Sky, giggity. And number three, Superstars, which I think was the instrumental, which was really, really cool. Then moving on, at number three, we have A Night at the Opera by Queen. One of their classic, brilliant albums. Number one, of course, we have Bohemian Rhapsody, like there was any doubt. Number two, You're My Best Friend. And at number three, 39. So yeah, enjoying listening to a lot of these 70s albums for the first time. Number two, we have Dreamboat Annie by Heart. Look, to me, Heart, you can never really go wrong, to be honest, even their real early stuff. Number one, we've got Magic Man. Number two, Crazy on You. And number three, Dreamboat Annie. So actually was amazed that I knew most of the percentage of the songs on that album already. But yeah, gotta love them. Number one, we have Boys and Girls TNT by AC/DC. That's right, Akadaka. Number one, quite possibly one of their most well-known songs, no matter where in the world you come from. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. But if you're a classic Aussie yobbo, it's a long way to the shop if you want a sausage roll. So, yeah. So that's at number one. Number two, we have TNT. And at number three, we have High Voltage, which I think was one of the special tracks on it. So anyway, that's 1975, my friend. Now we're going to move on to the year yours truly was born. That's right, I'm an old man. 1974, boys and girls. So we're going to start off with Hotter Than Hell by Kiss. Look, top three ones for me for that one was Hotter Than Hell. Number two was Parasite. And number three was Mainline. Then at number four we have Queen 2 by Queen. Father to Son at number one. The Loser in the End number two. And Nevermore by number three. So yeah. And then at number three we have another Kiss album. We have Kiss's debut album, self-titled album, at number three there. Number one obviously is Strutter, great track there. Number two is Juice, and number three is Black Diamond. Then we have number two, yes, we have another Queen song, album, She Heart Attack by the Boys. Number one is Killer Queen, one of the most popular songs there. Number two, Stone Cold Crazy, which a lot of you may know was covered by Metallica years later as the B-side on the Enter Sandman single. And then number three, we have Now I'm Here, which is a really, really good song as well. And then number one, from the year I was born, Rock'n'Roller by Judas Priest. Yes, the very first album from Judas Priest. What can you say about that, boys and girls? But look, number one for me was Rock'n'Roller, the title track. Number two was One for the Road. And number three is Cheetah. Look, with a lot of these 70s stuff that I do, some of the albums I do have, some of them I probably won't because, you know, long before I got into metal, of course. But I am enjoying listening to a lot of these albums for the first time. Considering some of the music that's around today, going back to listen to the older stuff, where it all came from, is really, really good and kind of refreshing. But, yeah, anyway, a few things this week. First of all, the RIP this week goes to Patricia Rutledge. She passed away in '96, I think she was, when she passed away a day ago. Now, she played Hyacinth Bouquet, is her character name, in the classic British comedy series Keeping Up Appearances. I didn't mind the show, but it's one show that my parents absolutely loved. I think she ended up being knighted years later. So she became a Dame Patricia Rutledge. So, rest in peace, my lady. You were a great actress. And some other interesting stuff this week. Megadeth dropped their brand new single yesterday. Tipping Point. All I can say is bloody hell. Yeah, it's going to be a good last album. And one random thing I did find out this morning, because I was wondering what are they actually going to call the album, and apparently it's actually going to be a self-titled album, which is usually a band does a self-titled album either halfway through their career or the beginning of their career, and not the very last album of their career. But, you know, I think the cover's great. It's Megadeth. The first track they've dropped, Tipping Point, is fantastic. Video clip's a bit meh, but the song itself's pretty good. And one other final note, good luck to my boys, the Melbourne Storm, the NRL Grand Finals tomorrow. Hopefully you'll beat those bunch of toilet drinking water, bunch of knob jockeys, the frickin' Brisbane Broncos. And on that note, my friends, march on.